So good day, ma'am. We are here to discuss about our insights on Robert Gagne's instructions framework within the context of contemporary educational practices. Throughout our discussion, we will critically analyze Robert Gagne's events of instruction framework within the context of contemporary educational practices. Also, we will explore the complexity involved in applying Gagne's 9 events to diverse learning environments. Then, lastly, is we can evaluate the extent to which Gagne's model addresses the multifaceted needs of modern learners and instructional designer. So before that, allow me to give you an overview about what is Robert Gagne's 9 events of instruction. So Robert Gagne's 9 events of instruction provide a systematic approach to design an effective learning experience. So in this instructional model, Gagne's present instructional and series of events, and each event serves a specific purposes in engaging learners, guiding them through the learning process and ensuring the effective acquisition and application of the knowledge and skills throughout their session or learning process. So here are the relevance of Gagne's 9 events in contemporary education. So one of the relevance of Robert Gagne's events of instruction is gaining the attention of the learners. So as an educator, capturing the attention of our learners is very crucial in this, very challenging in this era, because in this era the abundance of distraction is in presenting stimulus. We can use leveraging multimedia interactive tools because this approach allows educators to present information in varied formats, catering to different learning styles and preference of our learners, resulting to enhance engagement and learning outcomes. So one advantage of using multimedia tools is ability to present information and in multiple modalities. So for example, we can give our modules or information to our learners using Google Docs or documents, PowerPoint presentation or video presentation. In the context of contemporary educational practices, personalizing learning paths and incorporating adaptive learning technologies are highly valued approaches that offer tailored guidance to learners on their progress and needs. So personal learning paths recognize learners has unique strength, weaknesses, and learning preference. So as educator, we can customize their learning experience to better meet individual learners' needs and optimize their learning outcomes. And by eliciting performance, so through simulation and problem-solving tasks and collaboration, we can actively encourage our learners to participate and foster the practical application of their knowledge and skills they acquired through our discussion or our throughout their learning experience. Also, timely and constructive feedback is recognized as a critical component in reinforcing learning and promoting continuous improvement. So by utilizing technology and for immediate feedback, educator can enhance learning experience and support learners' growth and development. So timely feedback allows learners to receive information about their performance and in a timely manner, and so that they can improve and they can see to themselves if asa sila kanang hina and asa sila ni-excel. And also in assessing our learners knowledge and skills, we can use both summative and formative type of assessment. So incorporating spaced repetition, real world scenarios, and application based tasks is also highly valued because it supports long term repetition and transfer of knowledge to real life situation. So spaced repetition is a learning technique that involves reviewing and revisiting information at spaced interval over time. And real world scenarios also provide learners with opportunities to apply their knowledge and skills in authentic context. So contemporary educational practices emphasizes the importance of connecting learning to real life situation. So that's all for my part. So I hope you have learned something about the relevance of Robert Gagnes in this contemporary educational era, which is the learners is more in technology or in technology more advanced. So the next discussion will be Ms. Rizal Mimarjan to discuss about the complexity in applying Gagnes events of instruction framework in a classroom setting.
I am Rizal Memrasyon and I am the second discussant. So my discussion is all about complexities in applying Gagne's model to diverse learning environments. So first we have here learner characteristics. So applying Gagne's model to diverse learning environments presents certain complexities. One of the most significant challenges is addressing learner characteristics. Individual differences in learning preferences, abilities, and cultural backgrounds necessitate the use of adaptive instructional strategies. So as an educator, you will encounter students with different learning styles and learning characteristics. So as an educator, you need to cater each learner's needs. So for example, is you should not only focus on written exams or written activities. You should also have a performance tests, projects, and hands-on activities that can enhance each learner's needs so that they can improve their learning experiences and their learning process. So second, we have her instructional content. It is essential to adapt the content to be relevant, up-to-date, and inclusive of diverse perspective to engage learners across various disciplines and subjects. So as an educator, your instructional content should be relevant and up-to-date. So your lesson should not just be accurate, it should also be relatable to your diverse learners. So for example, is in your lesson, you must give a real-life situation or examples that your diverse students can relate. So you should not just focus on discussing, you should also let your students to give their thoughts, opinions, and perspectives so that they can feel that they are seen and valued in your lesson. Lastly, we have here technological advancement. So technological advancement also adds to the complexity. The integration of emerging technologies such as AI, virtual reality, and mobile learning platforms can enhance the delivery and accessibility of instruction. So in this modernized world, is the technology is also advancing, and also technology is important in enhancing your delivery and accessibility of instruction. So technology technology can improve the learning process and your teaching strategy. So for you to apply this kind of technology, you should also be and expertise to this kind of technology. So you should have knowledge about this technology so that you can integrate this technology in your lesson, enhancing the overall learning process. So that's in my part. So now let's have Miss Alina Melesio for the continuation of the topic.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. I am Lana M. Shaw. Today I'm going to report my assigned topic, which is the evaluation and enhancement of Gagne's framework. So first is the multifaceted needs. So this aspect involves evaluating the diverse requirements of learners, considering factors such as their prior knowledge, learning styles, cultural backgrounds, and any special needs they may have. Enhancement in this area involves ensuring that instructional design addresses these varied needs effectively through tailored content, activities, and support mechanism. So example in evaluating this aspect, an instructional designer might conduct a surveys or interviews to gather information about learners' backgrounds, preferences, ilahang learning goals. So for enhancement, they could create different learning paths or provide additional resources to accommodate diverse learning styles or language abilities within a course. So next is the innovative adaptations. So here is the focus on assessing how the framework can be adapted to accommodate emerging trends like technologies and educational practices. Enhancement might involve incorporating new ganang, instructional strategies such as gamification, the classrooms, or adapted learning technique to make the learning experience more engaging and effective. So next is the technological integration. So this refers to evaluating the integration of technology within the instructional design process and the learning environment. So enhancements may involve leveraging advancement in educational technologies such as virtual reality, artificial intelligence, or mobile learning platforms to enhance interactivity, accessibility, and flexibility in learning experience. So next is the continuous improvement. So this aspect emphasizes the ongoing evolution and refinement of the instructional design framework itself. So enhancement could involve the gathering feedback from learners and educators, conducting research on effective of different instructional strategies, and interactively improving the framework to ensure it remains relevant and aspect in diverse learning contexts. For the conclusion, so in conclusion, while Gagne's event of instructions framework provides a solid foundation for designing effective learning experiences, its successful application in diverse and evolving educational contexts requires a nuanced understanding of learner needs, adaptable instructional strategies, and the judicious integration of technology. So by critically evaluating and enhancement Gagne's model, educators and instructional designers can optimize its effectiveness and address the multifaceted demands of modern education. That's all on my assigned topic. Thank you.